Hey girls, and welcome back to my channel.
Don't close your eyes to get away. Just bang my line and I'll arrange it. Beautiful girl, you're stainless.
So for today's video, I wanted to do a story time, switch up my channel a little bit. I'm gonna do a little story time for you guys. This is going to be a story time on when my mom caught me kissing a guy. Like, she full on saw me like kiss a guy. It was a whole lot of mess. It was crazy. I was young and I still cannot believe to this day that she caught me doing that. That was epic. That was something iconic. Keep watching this video for this story time. It's gonna get hectic. Like, comment, and subscribe if you guys enjoy the story time. And if you guys want me to give you like part one, like where this all stemmed up, let me know, because that story is even more iconic. It's even more hectic, more crazy than this one, okay? And I'll be glad to tell it. So we are going to get straight into this video. I'm going to just do my eyebrows. Full disclosure, there is a mirror. I always have to announce that. There is a mirror right in front of me, so I'll be looking into that. So I'm about to go start doing my eyeshadow. I was like, I want to say like 12, 13 years old. So I started going to this after school, and it was with Daphne and her other sisters. And they were actually the ones to, you know, tell my mom to put me on. And well, they were the ones to put my mom on to tell her to let me go to this after school. So I'm blaming y'all too. I started to like this boy. Oh my God. That was a whole drama in its own. Like, I just thought about it. Like, the way this story came about was from a whole other drama that started it all. And that was a whole lot of. So pretty much this story time is like a part 2 of the first one. And I also have a mirror here just for my eyeshadow. So I started liking this boy, right? We like started going out together. We was like, you know, the boyfriend and girlfriend, whatever. But we were young and we were like cutesy. Like, we were the awkward people in school that liked each other. So we was getting a lot of buzz and everything. Like, people kind of knew us. Moral of the story is we broke up, right? But before we broke up, I was starting to get cool with his best friend. What should I need to give these people names. Hold on. So the names of my ex or whatever, we're going to call him Urkel. And then his best friend, we're gonna call him Phantom. So me and Urkel, we were going out for some time, and I don't know, I just did not really like him. He just, I don't know, that time in life was really weird. Like, you know, when I started to like guys and things, it just was weird. Me and Urkel were like starting to die out. However, me and Phantom was starting to get close, and you know, whatever. Mind you, he had a girlfriend at the time, and I was cool with his girlfriend. Like, we were friends. Like, we were friends in the after school and everything. I have to say this to, you know, kind of keep up with the story. Me and Urkel, we like had a breakup, and the breakup was like the talk of the after school. Like, it was crazy. And because it was through Facebook. And I'm telling y'all that was epic to this day. Like, and I was only like 13 years old. But anyway, me and him ended up breaking up on Facebook, and it was hectic. Like, everyone from our after school was joining in, tuning in and stuff, right? So me and Urkel, we're like causing havoc on like Facebook and everything. And he was trying to make it seem like, you know, we're breaking up because I started to like Phantom. And he was absolutely right. Yes, I did. He was most definitely right. However, like, damn, like, my rep back then, like, I was the cute little like Catholic school church girl. Like, everybody thought I was innocent and things of that nature. And I was gonna make sure that rep still stayed, because I am. So he started saying that I like Phantom and that's why we're breaking up. But Obviously, nobody believed him. That whole drama on Facebook ends, right? And a couple days go by. Everybody knows that me and Urkel are not together. And they just like, oh my God, like, did y'all see what happened on Facebook? Like, it was crazy on that Facebook thing. Like, we was calling each other all sorts of names. We was arguing. Whole lot of people started coming in with their 2 cents. We had this program in our after school. It was cooking class, right? Mind you, Urkel and Phantom was in the cooking class with me. So we all in the cooking class, and it's pretty awkward. Like, you know, we all like dicing the veggies, the meat, we doing everything, we participating in cooking class, but it's just awkward because obviously the drama that was happening on Facebook, it was like a whole lot of going on. Cooking class is about to end, right? It was like towards the end of cooking class, and Phantom came up to me with Urkel, wanted to, like, you know, just have us clear the air and things of that nature. So Phantom, he's all like, yeah, what happened was crazy on Facebook. I'm not trying to take your girl. Da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, I don't even like him. Like, you know, whatever. Urkel is just like, it's all right. Like, you know, he understands. He forgives us. Da-da-da. Then he tells Phantom, if you like him, just say it. Like, you know, I won't be mad. I won't be tight. Da-da-da. Why this man used the opportunity to ask me to be his girlfriend right then and there?
Are you kidding me?
It was the audacity for me, but at the same time, I was like,
Okay.
yo, I dead said yes. And it's like I said, it was really crazy. His girlfriend is like in the kitchen with us. Like, she's in the cooking class with us, but she doesn't know what's going on. I had 2 boyfriends in a matter of like 2 days. Like, damn, a bitch feeling occupied.
Boo, you whore.
So in our after school program, like, we would just hang out around the concourse before we went home. Like, we was all chilling, like, you know, talking, all of that. Me, Urkel, and Phantom, like, we start heading down the stairs, and everybody sees us. They're like, oh shit, like, it's about to go down. What's going on? Like, usually Urkel, Phantom, Phantom's girlfriend, they're like a whole group. Like, usually they all go home together. But Urkel decided to go home by himself. So it's me and Phantom, and we like, oh wow, like, you know, we're together now. Like, what do we do? They started to notice that, like, obviously me and Phantom, we got something going on. Like, you know, me and Phantom, we chilling, we doing our own thing, right? And they're like, oh, y'all should kiss. And I'm like, I never kissed Phantom before. I was like, oh my God, they're putting us on the spot. I was like, you want to kiss? He's like, yeah, we could kiss. So I'm like, all right, let's lock lips. It's time to get it on. So we start kissing and stuff. Mind you, like, there's a train station in front of our after school building, right? So we kissing and everything, like, we locking lips and shit. And y'all, I'm just smiling because I'm putting on blush. My mom, I already knew, like, the time that my mom comes home from work, right? Like, she comes home, like, she usually gets in the crib, like, 8-ish, 8:05, whatever, right, at the time. So I'm like, okay, by 7:50, 8 o'clock, she's coming out the train station, and she's going home. Keep in mind, I told y'all, we're, like, leaning against a train station. But my mom is coming from a train station that is literally right across the street from us, like, literally right across the street from us. We're, like, hearing people in the background. Then all of a sudden, you know, it goes quiet. So we stopped for a second. We realized we were alone, and we just kept kissing. I felt the tap on my shoulder, and I'm like brushing the tap away because I'm thinking it's one of, like, our friends that's trying to, like, be annoying, you know what I mean? So I brushed that tap off. I said, ugh, while I'm still kissing this boy. Then they're, like, continuously tapping me, and they notice I'm not budging, and this person drags me, literally drags me. Y'all, why was that person my mom? Like, I really cannot believe to this day that was my mom. Like, she literally tugged me off of this boy. Like, oh my God, mommy. She's like, oh. She's Ghanaian, guys. She's like, oh, That's what I'm sending you. This is what I'm sending you to the after school for. Instead of learning, you hear kissing boys. That's what you like to do, huh? You kissing boys? And I'm like, everybody's coming out the woodworks, like running away, like, oh my God, it's Kim's mom. It's Kim's mom. She's going crazy. Phantom, he's like in the background. He's just like, God, like, what's going on? Like, he's never experienced some shit like this. I'm like, oh my God, mommy, like, no. She's like, oh, that's what you like to do? So my mom had a camera phone at the time. Like, she's literally taking pictures of this boy, and she's like, oh, I'm gonna show this to the police. They're gonna get him arrested. Like, she's like, I'm just so embarrassed, because I'm like, what is the police gonna do? Like, this is typical Ghanaian shit. Like, she was trying to get him like arrested or something, and I'm like, arrested for kissing? Like, come on now. I ended up seeing Phantom's like ex-girlfriend and the friend. I ended up seeing them at the in my building, like trying to get in the building, like trying to get through the gate. And my mom was just there yelling at me, bro, so embarrassing. She's like, you over here kissing boys, da-da-da. I'm like, Mom, please, not too much. Because this girl doesn't even know she's an ex-girlfriend. Like, I took her place, Mom. And Mom, chill out. I'm thinking we're going home. Like, I pressed my floor's button. She's like, no, we're not going home. We're not going home. I'm like, where are we going? She's like, we're going to Daphne's house. We're going there right now. My mom gets to telling the father, like, you know, what's really going on and things of that nature. She's like, yeah, I don't like this. I'm sending Kim to Ghana right now and da-da-da. You know, that was when your parents told you they were sending you to Ghana or like Nigeria or something. That's when you knew your life was over. Like, Mom tells him, like, oh, I just saw Kim kissing a boy. This is what the girls are going to the after school for. Like, I don't like this. I don't want my daughter around this. Your daughter should have told her to stop. You guys are sisters. Da-da-da. You saw Kim do a bad thing. Why? I'm like, what's happening? Bro, all I know is I was crying from my life. Like, I was bawling, hella tears. I was scared. And in the back of my mind, I was like, yeah, where were these girls? Because when me and my mom was going into the building, we saw them like leave the store. Like, they went in the building. They got upstairs already. They got upstairs before us. And I'm like, so y'all was here the whole time? Y'all supposed to be back up. Like, y'all was supposed to be my eyes. What the hell? Y'all left me for dead. Yo, these girls really left me for dead. Just knew, like, it was done. Like, you were never coming back. That's it. Me and my mom end up finally going home. And I believe what she saw today. She couldn't believe that her daughter actually did that. And mind you, I'm like 13. And mind you, Phantom was like 16 or 17. Like, Phantom was dead older than me. That's the crazy part. Now that I think about it, that is the crazy part. My mom, she's like, give me his phone number. Like, give me your phone right now. Give me his phone number. I'm like, what do you need his number for? Like, I'm like, why? She's like, give me his number now. Give me your phone, unlock it. And I had a Burberry at the time. She's like, unlock your phone right now. So I got my phone and everything, and I'm stalling. Like, I'm literally deleting nasty text messages from me and Phantom. Like, those conversations, I was deleting it. I was like, nah, she's not gonna. I'm over here deleting this shit. She's like hyperventilating somewhere in the house. So I finally give her my phone, right? She's like, oh, give me his number. Give me Phantom's number. So I'm like, fuck it. Like, I'm gonna just give the number, right? So I give her Phantom's number, and she dead calls Phantom. And I think that was his house number too at that. So here's where the story gets even more funnier, right? My mom ends up like calling the number. His mother picks up. She's like, this is Kimberly's mom. I just saw my daughter kissing your son. I don't want them talking together. Tell your son to get away from my daughter. Da-da-da-da. And the mom, she is just like, who is this? Like, what's going on? Like, what are you talking about? Like, she's like, yeah, I just saw them kissing. The little kids, they should not be kissing. Da-da-da-da. The mom is like, Phantom's mom on her end, and she's just like not giving a fuck. Like, she's just like, it's just a kiss, like, whatever. She eventually hangs up on my mom. My mom gonna be like, see, that's how it is with the boys, like, whatever, like, his mom doesn't even care about her. Da, da, da. I'm like, you're ODing. Like, if you know my mom, you know she was ODing that night. Like, my mom, she's just like, oh, I'm gonna take you to Ghana, da da da. Like, that's it. It was really a wrap for me. Bro, when I tell you I got on my knees, like, I'm like this, begging and pleading her. I'm begging and pleading her, like, no, I don't want to go. Please don't. Like, I don't want to go. And I'm just begging her at this point, like, so I'm just begging her at this point, like, please, I don't want to go. I don't want to do this. Please, I'm like, I'm sorry. It's not going to happen again. Da da da. So she's just like, oh, like, you're not going to get your phone anymore. That's it. Bruh. She's like, you're not going to get your phone anymore. Your phone is cut off. That's it. Like, she legit cut my phone off and everything. And then I had to take it. I had to take that L. I was just like, damn. And then on top of that, she was like, she wasn't going to tell my dad either. So she was like, she wasn't going to tell my dad what happened, like what she saw. So I was like, yes, Lord, thank you. Like, that was the one thing I was really stressing about. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I was scared. I'm like, oh my God, my dad's going to come home. He's going to know this. Like, I'm already dealing with my mom. Now my dad's about to come in the next 2 hours. It's going to be worse. Like, it was going to be OD. Like, I really would have went to Ghana at that point. So my mom ended up not telling my dad. I think my dad doesn't know to this day. So shout out to you, Mom, for not saying anything. But hopefully you don't see this video. I don't think you will. So, yeah. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. And comment below if you want to hear the first story that kind of created this whole drama. Also, Happy New Year. We're going into 2023 flawless and accomplished. Bye. I'm signing out. Bye, guys. Have a great night.